Movies are made up of sequences, sequences are made up of scenes, scenes are made up of shots. Every shot tells a story, and the best filmmakers out there are masters of using each shot to tell their story the way it's meant to be told. So without further ado, these are the 5 shots that will make your videos more cinematic. So the first shot we're going to talk about is called an establishing shot. This shot is used to exactly what it says, establish the location that your scene or short film is taking place in. So we started out with this one because out of all the shots on this list, I believe this one is the most important. And though it is sort of basic in nature, you can't forget about the basics. Now the second shot that we're going to talk about is also a very widely used shot. It's OTS, or over the shoulder shot. Now you'll see this all the time in big Hollywood movies where the camera is kind of poking over someone's shoulder and you can see the face of the other character that's talking. Now this shot actually has a hidden benefit by using the character's shoulder that's in the foreground to add depth to the image, which if you're having trouble getting your shots to look more cinematic, adding depth in any way that you can add just like that little bit of, you know? Now the third shot we're going to talk about is the close-up, and I kind of want to include the extreme close-up in here too, because in both of those, when you punch in super close on either an object or in most cases someone's face, you can really help portray that emotion to the audience by getting that frame punched in there, all the minute details in the person's eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and that's not only a cliche saying, but it's true, and if you want to show the most emotion, you gotta pay attention to those eyes. And at shot number 4, we have the low angle shot. This is a camera angle that you'll want to use if you're going to be showing a character that needs to seem powerful or in charge, and by showing them from that lower angle, you're kind of having them tower over the audience, and that can give a feeling of power without you having to explicitly state it. On the opposite end of that, we have shot number 5, the low angle shot. This, as you can imagine, does the opposite. If you want to show a character that's down or feeling weak, or you want to emphasize that they're at a low place, then you can do that by mounting the camera higher than the subject. The higher the camera is than the subject, the more downtrodden or weak you can portray your character. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. I'm so glad you guys came and hung out with me for a little bit. If you guys have any questions or comments about filmmaking, make sure you leave them down in the comments and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. And if I notice that some questions are being asked more often, then I can address those specifically in another video. And until then, see you guys next time.